Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Elder-Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. In the last episode, we went and joined the Temple of Akatosh, and we did about 6 quests for them. 4 before we joined the guild, and 2 after we had officially joined the guild, and we ranked up, at the end of the last episode, we ranked up to rank 2, and that opened up a bunch of new quests. In fact, it opened up everything starting from the Possessed Child. Well, that Possessed Child was already available, but we've not done everything from the Possessed Child down, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quests that are available for us to do. So we will not be doing any Thieves Guild this episode, and with it being 10, I did not know it was actually that many. We might not even be doing Thieves Guild next episode, because we're probably not done with all the quests that are going to be available. So yeah, and then at the end of the episode, we finished reading parts 3 and 4 of Fools Ebony. At the end of today's episode, we're going to finish Fools Ebony with parts 5 and 6, because I just want to get done with the book. It doesn't read that well, and partly that's because I don't think it's written that well as far as like, let me see if I can pull it up on the, where's it at? Fools Ebony. You see how there's like spaces here of like and it doesn't read the easiest for me, so we're doing double the last episode, and we're doing double this episode just to get done with it, and then we'll move on to, back to our regular one book at the end of every episode rule. So today's episode, like I said, we're going to not finish off, but we're going to continue on with the Temple of Akatosh. So let's go ahead and talk to, I think we went on ahead and named you Aggie, so we're going to continue on by talking to you and start with the Possessed Child. I would be more than willing to assist in exorcism. Would you? Damn the dragon, you have a heart as big as Daggerfall, Acolyte. The child's name is Alabiric Wickham. He's a well-dressed boy over in the Gearsley residence here in Penbury Hamlet, but the person you'll want to speak with is his guardian, Elizabeth Wickford, over in the Dead Chasm. If based on what she has to say, you feel that an exorcism is in order, go see Yasivra... I'm gonna have to... Yasivriah Kinging, oh dear God, that name, man, in the Copperton residence of Yomford Court. I'll expect this whole unfortunate affair to be resolved in 45 days, and to see you here then. Good luck, Akatosh be with you. Alright, so we're gonna go speak to, first off, somebody in a pub, or in a tavern. That is not the button, this is the button. How many are there? Oh no, there are, well, it will inevitably, knowing our luck, be this one. But we have to go over here first, because there's 3 over in this direction, and inevitably have our heart broken when all 3 of these taverns are not the... Which one are we looking for specifically? We're looking for Dead Chasm. So Dead Chasm's absolutely, knowing our luck, going to be the very bottom one, but rules dictate start with the ones that have 3, and that's the Knave and the Goat. So we're 0 for 1 so far. The Deadberry, we're 0 for 2 so far, and get ready for 0 for 3. Here we go. And it's, oh, no. Luck, somewhat on our side, 50% chance that happened, but okay, who are we looking for? We're talking to Elizabeth Wickford. That is not your name. That's absolutely you. This typically is a closet, but I'm going to check just to be safe. And then typically that way is closets, so let's go this direction first. I'm gonna be honest, I really think you're you look really kind of vampire-y, I'm gonna be honest, but okay. You've come from the Order of the Hour. Please, tell me you can help my little Alabiric Wickham. I can't stand to see him suffer, so I don't know what to do with him. Please, take a look at him and see if you can persuade that Yasivriara Kinging to help. Alabiric Wickham has always been such a sweet, well-dressed boy, but now, if you want to see him, he is at the Gearsley residence. I don't know what else I can do. I guess that's not the direction. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to the residence to look at this boy, and then I guess determine, maybe, locations, general... Yeah, Gearsley. No idea. Do you have an idea of where the Gearsley residence? People really just don't like me, what can I say? General, keep going east? Okay, well at least that's a direction. Thank you for at least saying it's, nowhere near where I needed to be. I feel like it's gonna be this place. I have a good feeling. I was completely wrong. How many... Okay, it can't be too many places, because there's not that far... there's not that many places east. Typically there's... Oh, yep, here we go. Location... No. Locations, General Gearsley. Southwest of here. Southwest, okay. Okay, so it's not this building, correct? Correct. It's not this building. Nope. Okay, but we're probably near it. Yep, here we are. Perfect. Get out my sword in case I absolutely need it, but I don't want to need it, but you never know. Go in here first. Can I talk to you? Okay. Then nothing here, just being safe. Okay. Can I talk to you? Poor little Alabiric Wickham, he's rotting in oblivion, and no one will help him, but kind. I have no idea if that was as many kinds. I just kept going and saying kind. Vermadred? Okay, we're gonna go talk to good old this person in what town was it? Yomford Court. Okay, so we're going to court. Well, not that kind of court. We're going to a court. The Yomford Court. Not too far away. It's only about a 2-day travel, so that's nice. How big is it? Not big at all, so you love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. We're gonna go in here to the tavern first, just because, you know, there's a chance. Is that who it was? Is it, No, we're looking for a kinging person. Okay, do you know where this person is? You asked the right to just look for the southwest with a bit of walk. Okay, great. Perfect. Southwest. Which means one of any of these number of buildings. But hopefully it's labeled. Well, there's no official guarantee that it's going to be. Excuse me. Do you know where this person is? Southeast with a bit of a walk. So it has to be this building. Yeah, okay. Great. Excuse me, Mrs. Exorcist person, can you come and help me with a, exorcism of a child who just, like, keeps saying the word kind? Hi. Vermadred? Alabiric Wickham did mention the name Vermadred. Well, if this possession is a sham, it is at least a well-researched one. Here, then, is the holy dagger. Just hold it with you when you next speak with the child. But beware, the Daedra Alabiric Wickham mentioned is a Daedroth of great power. When the exorcism is complete, it will leave him and appear elsewhere in the Gearsley residence. Be ready for a battle when it does. Good luck, Bassett. Kennerith be with you. No, I mean, Kennerith, Akatosh, same thing, but okay, yeah, thanks anyway. So let's go kill a Daedra. So someone told me that if I, in the episode 29, that if I click active quest, that I won't have to continue going to the map. It'll just take me, and that is great advice. So I forget what the username person who said that is, but thank you so much if you're watching. And the Gearsley residence is this way. I actually did spend about 2 minutes in between to me saying that and exiting, trying to figure out where I needed to go. I completely forgot that it was back at Pinbury Hamlet, because I was like, did we originally travel from Pinbury Hamlet to another town to get information about this kid and then go to that other town? And for some reason, that town is just not coming up. But no, I was just stupid and completely forgot that this quest takes place in Pinbury Hamlet itself. Are you ready? Here we go. Vermadred. Oh, by the Archdruid, Vermadred is out of me, but it's still here. Alabiric Wickham runs away. You can indeed feel an alien presence in the Gearsley residence. Wait, no. Just cut it out. I'm gonna be honest, when they said it's gonna spawn somewhere else in the house, I thought it was probably gonna spawn not there. Definitely not there. I thought it'd probably spawn in, like, this room. But, okay, if you're gonna spawn directly where the boy, you know, is, that's fine. Go back to the Order of the Hours. That was not too bad. Not too bad at all. I enjoyed that quest. Not as confusing as the heretic quest that we were just on. Did I miss the entrance? Oh, entrance. I did miss the entrance. It's right here. I was going around to the back of it. Okay. Oh, hello. Thank Akatosh that situation's solved. You can never really tell from the start whether an exorcism is really merited or not. You've done well, Vassip. Accept this holy dagger as a small token of our thanks for your efforts. Great. Let's go on ahead and mark that quest, the possessed child, is completed. Check. Okay, next. I apparently was healed for some reason, but I thank you nonetheless. The missing scholar is next. Acolyte. One of our clerics, a blue-cloaked boy named Edwistair Coppercroft, has disappeared while on an archaeological... I can say that word. On an archaeological... Man, today is not my day. Acolyte. One of our clerics, a blue-cloaked boy named Edwistair Coppercroft, has disappeared while on an archaeological dig. Will you help us find him? Absolutely. That's good. Good. Now then, Edwistair Coppercroft went to the Circle of Gwynessa close to a fortnight ago, so fortnight I believe 2 weeks, so it's 14 days, go to conduct a dig. It's possible that all's well, but I'll give you 26 days to go there, find Edwistair Coppercroft, come back. Akatosh would walk with you, Acolyte. Farewell. Alright. And then, thanks to that wonderful gentleman in the comments, click there. Great. Oh, this is so nice. Now we don't even have to type in find anymore. This is so great. It only took me 29 episodes and pretty much over halfway done with the game for me to find that out and figure that out. But and I would never have figured it out without you guys, so thank you guys. Where is the here's the entrance. Okay. And then there we go. Do our normal recall, anchor, rest. We're going to call this Gwen. I have no idea if that's what it was called, but I think that's what it was called, so we're going to just call it Gwen Start. And there's different ways we can go. I normally say go to the left, but this way seems theoretically shorter, so let's just check. Oh, that's cute, a rat. I'll take all of this stuff, though. I think one of those things was a... Yeah, I don't want that, except that. You can have that. There should be a door here typically, and this will lead us into an area of nothingness, which you'll love to see. And here should be another door. Steel does not unlock. Well, okay, well, you had to try. I'm not going to use an open spell on a level 4, I'm going to be honest. And then... Oh boy, it's our favorite, it's a lich. Oh, not just any lich, it's an arch-lich. Okay, no. I kind of forgot what it was like, or not an arch-lich, an ancient lich, same thing. Take that, though. And we'll take a little tiny bit of a nap, just cuz. I guess I'd rather face liches than getting just randomly killed by the vampires. That seems to be my, problem. Let's go this way, because there was something, it seemed like possibly a door here. Great. And then anything in here? No. Daedric, but not the Daedric thing I was looking for, I'm gonna be honest. Still holding out hope that we can find Daedric boots, Daedric helmet, and a Daedric daikatana, but we'll see. Let's go up, because there's an enemy that definitely wants some, so if they want it, I will absolutely bring it. I just remembered that I do not have a locator device on me, because I did not put one back from the time in the last dungeon, so let's go quickly back before we completely forget and grab a locator device. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And it's just confirm it's within me. It is within me. Great. Okay, now I'm a little curious. Let's go this way instead, because it seems like that way's starting to kind of pan out to be a possible deep location, really lich. Okay, goodbye. Take all of you, and the recipe heal true, even though I don't use recipes or really use it. Oh boy, you got levers. Oh, hello. Oh, we don't really face a whole lot of you werewolves. That's nice. It's kind of nice to see, an enemy we don't get too often. Okay, so we'll go down this one first. I said we'll go down this one first, thank you. Then, is there any secret doors? Nope, but there's a... Speaking of vampires... Get rid of you. Hello, well, you're a barbarian, so you're gonna take a minute to kill, because you are of course, a barbarian, so you're going to be raging, and it's going to take forever. There we go. Those are the only, like, humanoid enemies that still can be, like, a little tough if you get multiple barbarians on you at once. Oh, it does not block. Okay, well, we're just gonna sit here and... I thought that was an... Oh, no, but you are. Okay, goodbye. And nothing this way, correct? Looks to be that way. Okay, so... Lever 1 completed. Back up we go. Lever 2. Away we go. Bring it. I will stand in this corner so I am prepared to be attacked. I am not attacked. Oh, hello, vampire. No, just cut it out. Any doors? Nope. Okay, well, before we... Where do we come in? We came in here, correct? Correct, okay. Go this way. Oh, no. Okay. It's gonna be mazy, people. Get prepared. Oh, no, it's gonna be really mazy. No. Take Ollie. No, not that. We don't want a shirt. We're happy with our Daedric armor. We're not looking to impress anybody, really. We're not looking to impress anybody, including this Ancient Lich. I would appreciate if you hit the Ancient Lich, though, because, you know, he does hit quite hard. Thank you. Take a little bit of a nap. Really? It didn't unlock a level 2, did not unlock... Oh boy, we're gonna have problems when it comes to trying to join the Thieves Guild, I feel. I'll go this direction. Really? Okay, well I guess we'll go this direction. At least we kind of made it back to where we started, so that's really always nice. Will you fight me like just like a regular person instead of trying to paralyze me like a scumbag? Thank you. I should have... in fact, I'm going to take the opportunity, since we're so close here to the beginning, to go back here, which is here, and here, to go and drop off this stuff. No, not that. We need that. And all of this stuff in 10,000 gold, because I'm getting a little heavy, and I will definitely be over encumbered by the time that we find where we need to go. So let's just, you know, make a wise decision to quickly turn back while we're still here. And now we can go. And we went there, and now we're back here. Okay, great. Oh, hello, you tried to swing on me when I wasn't looking, and you completely whiffed. Doesn't that make you feel like a fool? And... Okay, no vampire. No. Take all of you, and then we're going to activate, because I probably explored enough, I'd imagine. Perfect. Where's it at? All the way over there. It's going to be a trip, people. So you guys kind of got to see the dungeon a little bit. I'll be back. If I die, I'll include it. If I level up, I'll include it. And I should theoretically be leveling up soon. It's been felt like a number of episodes since I've leveled up, so I should be leveling soon. So we'll see when that happens. But otherwise, I will be back when we are at the quest objective. Okay, I think we're getting somewhat close. Oh, hello. No. I feel like I need to cure disease, because I feel like that is one of the... Oh, just 1 hour later. Okay, we'll take the 1 hour later. As long as it's not completely die, I'm happy. We're on the same parallel. Make sure there's no hidden secret compartments. Oh, hello, Lich. Excuse me. Can you be hit? Thank you. I would appreciate it. Take all of you. No, take the ivory. I have no idea what ivory's for, but we're gonna take it anyway. It could be that way. Well, before we go in the water, let's go this way. Door, great. There you are. Take all of you. Are you ready? Thank Kennereth you came. I've been searching for the way out for close to a week. I'll follow you back to the temple. Well, dude, we're just gonna recall and teleport to the entrance. That is not what you look like. I'm gonna be honest. This image over on the... I can't even use my right here. This right here, not what you looked like when I picked you up. When did you turn into a mustached redhead instead of a bald gentleman? back to the hamlet. That hamlet, to be specific. And I completely remember now that I can use my my active quest thing to just teleport me that way. But you know, you could do 29 episodes or 30 episodes technically, because I didn't know until I was uploading the 30th episode that that you can, you know, go to locations via your active quests journal. So it's going to take me a minute, or it's going to take me probably a little while to remember that, but I'm definitely going to keep that in my back pocket and use it for hopefully the rest of time, but I'll probably forget here and there occasionally. Dude, found him. Ah, Acolyte, and good. Admister Coppercroft, isn't good to have you back in the Order of the Hour again. I had feared the worst, to be honest. Great, great, great. Let's mark the missing scholar as completed. And move on to the insane priest. The Order of the Hour often delves into mysteries of cosmic proportions, and occasionally we misjudge one of our priests' suppleness of sanity in the face of eternity. In other words, one of our priests has gone off his nut. Will you help us bring the lunatic back to the Order of the Hour? Yeah. Good of you, Acolyte. Now then, Elizana Wickhart has run off to a place called Bedector's Gale. Try not to hurt the poor maniac too much. Eliza Wickhart doesn't know what she's doing right now. Just give her a little knock on the head. Bring her back here. I'll wait 12 days for you. Be careful. Well, I mean, there's going to be a chance she's going to end up dead, because I do have a Daedric Claymore, and I don't know how many hits she's going to be able to take. So let's go on ahead and go there. Perfect. So nice now having not to remember the names of Oh... Anyone that's been watching this series knows that when I get to these locations, I either get surrounded by orcs or surrounded by just people, and it comes waves and waves of enemies. If that happens, I'm going to make a cut, because I'm not going to sit here for 10 minutes while I fight them and make you guys suffer, but it doesn't seem like we're going to have that problem. That's nice. Let's move you out a little bit further, because you've been getting stuck in the walls, and I want to keep everything. Yes, pick up a locator device, because we're probably going to need it. In fact, drop that off, and all this material off, because we want to get a nice clean start before we're in places. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Recall, anchor, rest. They're enemies, okay. That was what we're calling it. And begin. Man, I forgot how quick I can move even when crouched. This is great. Why am I not crouch running like everywhere? Like, I'm so quick. Is there nothing here? Great. Dead end. You know what we say about dead ends? You love to see it. Love to see it. Why? Because it means you went explored everything that direction. And please let this be... Oh, no, not a dead end. But a way down. Okay, duly noted, duly noted. Before we go that way, though, let's make sure... Let's get all of the, you know, this plane... or this level completed. Okay, another down. Duly noted. And then way up. A long way this way. And a down. And more downs. Then I believe it was this way, this way. This way. This way, this way that we thought explored. And it's not. Oh, and it's an Atronach, so if you'll excuse me, thank you. And everything else is just downs and ups. So, we have 4... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4 possible locations. 3 of them are down, 1 of them's up. So let's go to the up first. And if we don't see anything here in the next few minutes, I will... Ooh, I fell. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to levitate my ass back up there and just take a tiny bit of a rest. Duly noted, there are holes in the ground. Okay, there are holes in the ground. Be aware of it. We haven't seen too many of... Hello, zombie. We've not seen too many of these rooms, so it's always interesting to see new room layouts. I always appreciate it. Oh, we got a... I thought it was a Daikatana. I thought it was a Daikatana, man. We don't really care about other locations being mapped out. Nice little pipe organ kind of a thing. Okay, that's cool. Cool decoration. And then, is that it? Did we explore everything up here? No hidden anythings? Apparently not. Okay, well, top level explored, boys. And girls, who knows? This way, correct? Yep, okay, and then go down this way. Make sure there's no hidden doors. Nope, can't get me. Okay, you got me at least once, but good on you. But we're gonna go in this... We're gonna pick this door. Okay, it doesn't unpick, so we're gonna knock on this door until it opens. Any day now. There we go. Pick all of that stuff, though. All of you, except that. And I will, again, if I die, I'll include it. If I level up, I'll include it. But I will be back once we find what we're looking for.
Alright, we got her. Recall, teleport, get out of here. Oh. Okay, I was in a completely, came out the wrong area. Let's go over here. And get back to Pinbury Hamlet. Can't go and, for some reason, can't teleport via the active quest menu. That's weird. Okay. But we'll go to the old-fashioned way, why not? Put my sword away, don't need it anymore. West side of town, okay, you know, we'd prefer the east, but, you know, we'll take the west. It's not as bad as theoretically the south, so as long as it's not the south, we're, you know, at least somewhat pleased. And then where is it? Should be right here. Yep. Great, great, great. I'm getting to know this town a little bit better. That's nice. Not as well as I used, you know, New Gothway Garden, but hopefully maybe we'll get to it. Good to see you, Acolyte. Don't worry about Elizana Cart. We'll take good care of her. Great. Let's mark the Insane Priest as completed. That is 3 quests. So we do about. Let's do 2 more. Let's do Hunt for Undead. Acolyte, I have a dangerous mission for you. I will tell you up front, it involves slaying a rather powerful undead creature. Bring it. Are you still willing to undertake this task? For the absolutely, bring it on. Your courage honors our order, Vassif. We wish to begin cleansing a place called the Citadel of Wickart. We have been there before. I don't even need to confirm it. I know for a fact we've been to a place called the Citadel of Wickart. But it doesn't matter. We're going to have to clear it out again. Long ago, it was one of our temples, but its desecrated corridors are now haunted by some undead apparitions. You must slay this unique spirit and sprinkle its body with its specially prepared holy water. But if you do not return in 20 days, I'll burn incense for your departed soul and send someone else to avenge you. May Akatosh go with you. Alright, well, no. We've learned our lesson. We need to go through here and go here, and perfect. Takes us directly where we need to go. And oh boy. We're not going to get lucky back to back, so get ready for a cut, because you come across an active keep, and the smell alone, you can tell it's orcs. Suddenly, you see a group of orcs, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll be back. Cool, we got 7,900 gold, and let's quickly run over and loot all of the orcs' corpses while we can, because for some reason, they drop Daedric stuff. Like the Daedric helm. Great. Quickly, before they despawn, let's see if we can get some Daedric boots coming, but it's the only good reason I like the Daedrics instead of the orcs instead of the people is because at least they drop Daedric stuff. The people never drop Daedric stuff. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 That's the last person. Nope. But everything else is done, and we can officially put on our Daedric helm, and we're just looking for those Daedric boots and a Daedric Daikatana, and we are Daedricted out, is probably what I'm going to use as a word. Well, not, we're going to say it's a word. Screw it, this is our channel, we can make up any words we want. We can cast Recall, and we can rest, thank you. And I have no idea what... Oh, this is called Citadel, so something Citadel. That's not how you spell Citadel. Citadel, start. And overwrite that save. And grab a... Well, first off, drop off all of your junk, because you gotta... I can't... Oh, that's holy water. Yeah, I don't want to remove an essential item. That'd be quite bad. But we can remove 11,000 gold, though. And we can do we pick up a locator device? We need to go back to Gothway Garden. Probably, well, not we. I need to go back to Gothway Garden between episodes and pick up more locator devices from the Archaeologists Guild, because these things are godsends in these dungeons. No. Really? We've been over this, Lich. If you're gonna try and attack me, at least be original. Maybe not try and hit me with a, oh, I'm gonna freeze him. That's a little, he's not gonna have a free action spell, of course. What kind of level 24 would have a free action spell? I'm gonna just cheese him. Goodbye to you. Oh, it does not unlock, unfortunate. Well, go in here, nothing. Did I see? I thought I saw it, and I'm glad I did. Don't you laugh at me. Goodbye to you, Daedra Lord. Laugh at me. Ooh, a nice little fireplace. Really? No. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna heal because I am a little bit hurt. More than I'd like to admit and be proud of, but I'm still nonetheless going to kill you, so thank you. And then I'm gonna rest because I'm not quite hurt, but I want my magic back. And anything else of note? No, not really. Okay. No. Cut it out. Knight, crazy old knight. If you're gonna drop anything though for me while I'm here, you might as well drop me some Daedric boots, because I'll take it. Oh, nothing. Okay. What about this way? Snuck up on you, didn't I? Okay. Goodbye to you, both of you. But you got nothing of interest. You got pretty much the same exact thing, nothing of interest, but what can... I'm kind of like the person that has it all at this point. Besides the Daedric boots and Daedric Daikatana, I mean, really, what can you get a girl at this point? Nothing. There's a door. Perfect. Knock knock. Because I like things that are secret. I'm going to activate this lever. And I'm going to get myself up there. Because I like secrets. And I feel like this is where we need to be. I just have a good feeling. No. In fact, could you... No, we're not doing this, Lich. We went over this with a buddy of yours. Don't you guys go to your, monthly Lich meetings where it says, listen, Vasa definitely knows what's going on. He's gonna have a free action spell, so maybe we should stop spamming it, but apparently you guys just aren't going to those meetings anymore. You should really, really go to them, because you'd learn a valuable lesson from it now on. Goodbye to you. We're gonna go this direction, and then if there's nothing, I'm gonna make a cut, and I'll be back once we find what we're looking for, but we'll see if there's anything this way first. I'm trying to include a little bit more exploration in dungeons, because I wasn't liking as quickly as we were moving. Well, this is kind of cool. We've not really had these show up in dungeons before, so that's interesting. These little kind of walls. Nothing in here, but great. Now if you'll... No, don't you fireball me. Listen, you want to fireball me? I'll fireball you. Okay, well, that didn't work. And I believe there's nothing this way. There's not. Okay, wait, hold on. No, there's nothing. Okay. I will be back once we have found what we're looking for. I think we're making progress. Seems like we're maybe directly under it, so hopefully we find it here. Oh, maybe we found it. Hey, Lich, please stop. No. Cut it out. Okay, listen, I'm gonna hit you if you don't... Okay, come down here, because I'm not going in there, because I don't want to have to fight possibly whatever else is in there. Thank you. Take all of that, though, and then bring it. Person, what you got? Oh, it's just a zombie? I am Morbith. You may slay my material form, but we will always return to my home here in the Citadel Wickhart. As you sprinkle the holy water over Morbith's remains, a despairing wail echoes through the dark halls of Citadel Wickhart, slowly fading into the distance. Great. Lock pick it, because why not? And then we actually don't need to explore anymore, so I don't know why I'm doing what I'm about ready to do. But we could drop off all this stuff, though, because we got a bunch of stuff. Because that took a minute to explore all of that dungeon. Didn't get lucky with the Daedric boots, but I'm still holding out hope. We still got a lot of game left. We're not a whole lot of game left. We're pretty much over 50% done with the game, but we still got a decent percentage of the game left. Let's go back to the hamlet, the Pinbury Hamlet, to be specific. And hopefully we spawn on the east side, but we could spawn in on the west, which is not bad. So I will be back once we are turning in this quest. Alright, we're back. Praise Akatosh, you have returned safely. Our seers already reported that the evil within the Citadel Lucard had been cleansed. You have done well in the service of the Order of the Hour. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we can mark Hunt for the Undead as completed. Let us move on to the Cursed... Well, hold on, let me see. Cursed Weapon, Bird, yes, a Delivery, the Relic, Rite of Atonement, Avenge the Dragons. Avenge the Dragons. Avenge the Dragon. The Avenge the Dragons. I don't have listed as a quest for me. Hold on. Avenge the Dragons. Avenge the Dragons. Oh, that is a temple-specific quest that for some reason I don't have listed. Okay, well I need to remember that. But there is one more quest that'll pop up. I think at my next rank up, so... But we're pretty much done. There's only one other quest that'll pop up after this, so we'll probably be done with the temple, I'd imagine next episode, maybe. But let's do the Cursed Weapon as our final quest for the day. Vassal, we have a very dangerous mission for you. The temple has come into possession of an evil magical weapon long sought by the orcs. The temple has already been attacked twice by the creatures. It needs to be taken to a safe haven. Will you do this for us? That is not correct English. That needs to be a do, my good sir. So, will you do this for us? Absolutely. You don't... Okay, well, I'll take it anyway. Take this iron flail in ruins of Coppersmith Grange. You will find Elosa Coppersley, a servant of this temple for many years. She will safeguard the item and keep it out of the hands of the orcs. We have bound spells to protect you from these evil effects. However, these spells will wear off in 24 days. Okay, ruins of Coppersmith. Okay, well, we don't even need to remember that, because we can just go like our friend told us. There, perfect, perfect, perfect. Love to see it. And, okay. Yep, I saw an orc. I thought I saw an orc. Really? You must be the bearer of the Man-Shrieker, the holy orc weapon of war. Kill the human. No, I prefer if you did, I'm gonna be honest. And don't you touch my horse. We'll recall and anchor and kill these people because they're coming for me, because I can't even take a nice little nap before I enter a place before I start getting attacked. And now I can... Nope. I can... Still enemies? Will you let a person rest? My goodness. All I want is a little shut-eye. Thank you. I forget what this is called, so we're just going to call it Rune Start. Override a previous save. And drop off all of our previously held junk and take a locator device, because I'm actually out of locator. Got one left. And I'm going to make it probably not too long of an exploration in this dungeon before I make a cut, but I'll let you guys see a little bit of it. Goodbye to you, Nightblade. Oh, we got a magic. Yeah, we already have enough gold. What are we going to use more gold on? I don't know. I don't know how expensive houses are in this game, but eventually probably the last thing we'll do in this entire game is buy a house. And probably buy it in Gothway Guard, because... No, we get a free house, so we can get our free house in Daggerfall itself, and then we can buy a house in Gothway Garden. That seems nice, because we spent so much time in Gothway Garden. Gothway Garden's kind of our home. I'll go this way. And... No, that's cute, but no, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Can I, by the way, Daggerfall game, do you mind... I know, it's kind of a big ask, because I'm, level 24, but, it's been a hot minute since... Where did that person... I heard a door open. Oh, there. Okay. I'm gonna come in here, if you don't mind, and just... Okay, can I... Why are you able to hit me, but I'm not able to hit you? That doesn't seem too fair. Hey, great. Goodbye. No, stop. Okay. you're eventually going to be, there we go. I said you're eventually going to be deceased, but it might take me a minute. There we go. And I'm going to stop picking up these certain items because I don't really... No, cut it out, Orc. It's not even funny. It's just embarrassing at this point. Who? Okay, you too, Shaman. Apparently you didn't hear me. Is that a recipe? No, it's a map, though. We'll take it. Coven of the Bluff. Okay. Love to see covens. I think that's a thing in this game, but who knows if we'll ever actually delve too far deep into it. Let's go this way. Is there a hidden door? No, there's not a hidden door. There's just a way we didn't go. Fair enough. Goodbye, Iron Atronach. Hello, Nightblade. Thief. Nightblade. See, I can even start telling these people apart just from just looking at how they're dressed. No, and don't stop moaning in my ear, Nightblade. That was weird. I came into the room and you're like, oh. Well, I don't know why I got excited for a red shirt. I already have a red shirt. My red shirt's better than that red shirt. I'm just looking for red boots at this point. Preferably not tall boots like the last episode, but actual Daedroth boots. Do I have enough of this explored now to use this? Not quite. Okay, I will be back. Same exact shtick. If I level up, I'll include it. If I die, I'll include it, but I'll be back. Alright, we have found her. Hello, Elosa Coppersley. This is the evil iron flail that Agrin Morsley spoke of. I shall keep it here, where there are many defenses to keep it safe. Agrin Morsley said that I should pay you 253 gold pieces for its safe delivery. I'll take it. I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of stuck in a cage. This kind of seems a little bit counterintuitive to me, but alright, whatever, you do you. I'm gonna teleport out, though. And just get out of here. Where is my horse? There's my horse. Go back to the Pinbury Hamlet. And we can go on ahead and... I'm gonna actually do... where did I come in? I came out the south side of town, of course. I'm actually going to do one more quest, simply because I believe that means after we do one more quest, it'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, yeah, because that'll mean 6 quests the next episode as well. We can be done with Temple. I missed it, it's over to the right. And we can be done with the Temple in the next episode. So we're going to actually do one more quest for them. But we can mark the cursed weapon as completed. Thank you. All. And we're going to do the Expiatory Sacrifice. They tell me that you're quite loyal to the temple. I need you to perform a vital task for us. Akatosh has become angry with us. You need not concern yourself with why. Our only hope is to hold a rite of atonement. We need basilisk's eye for the ceremony. My sources tell me that some can be found in the cavern of Melula. Will you bring it to us? Yes. Ceremonies be held within 10 days. The temple will reward you with 269 gold for this. Only untainted basilisk eye will do. Akatosh is blessing us upon you so that you will know it when you find it. I mean, I'm gonna have basilisk's eye in my cart, dude. Looking for a basilisk's eye. Dude, I got 5 basilisk's eyes. You just want these? Are these good enough? No. Of course you need to have special basilisk eyes. Oh. Well, you only take the finest quality basilisk eyes. Alright. Let's go to the cavern of whatever. They gotta have the primo, they gotta have what's it called? They gotta have range-free, basilisk eyes. They can't have, random basilisk eyes that I got in any other dungeon. It's gotta be this one though. Recall, anchor, take my last locator device, but I do need to remember to go to, I don't know if I even... There we go. Save. I'm gonna call this free range start. Because that's basically what it is. They want me to get a specific chicken egg. No. Listen, Lich. Okay, at least you're not an ancient Lich. And we got our barbarian friends back. Okay. I feel like we'll probably run... I know we ran long last episode. It was nearly an hour and a half. And we're probably going to run long this episode, next episode, because we're doing a lot of quests. So I'm going to make a cut here. You guys have kind of seen dungeons like this, so I will be back once we find what we are currently looking for. Oh, door. Take the loot. And this what we need? This is it. I can feel the purity of the basilisk sigh. Now to get back to our... Oh, that was... Look how super simple it was, guys. This is where we were. That was super easy. Okay, wow. That was... Didn't even really feel like 6 quests, but okay. Go back to the old Penbury Hamlet. Say thank you, travel back, and we came in, of course, south side of town, so I'll be back once we are... Today is the 16th of Sun's Dawn, a holiday celebrated all over Tamriel's Heart's Day. It seems that in every house, the legend of the lovers is being sung to the younger generation. In honor of these lovers, Polydor and Olosa, the inns in the village offer a free room for visitors. If such kindness had been given the lovers, it is said they would always be springtime in the world. Interesting. That's a nice little bit of lore. That's not popped up previously in this game. We've had, I think, blessing like the sun's wind blessing or some kind of wind blessing. We've had that pop up maybe once or twice. So that was nice to have a kind of a new bit come up. Turn this in. You have it, Basilisk Eye. Akatosh will be pacified, and you've done it. Here's your reward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I level up? I do not. So that is a little bit of a shame, but okay. We can mark that as completed. And we can... Let's look at our rank real quick. What's our Akatosh? 59? We were 10 off, people. 10 off from the favorite number. Alright, I'm going to travel to Gothway Garden, because I actually do need to pick up some more locator devices. And we're gonna do our, hope and look and see if our glitched archaeologist guild will start giving me more quests. But we'll see, I doubt it. You have anything for me? Lost language, playing field book. What was the quest that I needed that just stopped coming up? It's down here at the very bottom, because archaeologist guild was something I didn't. Heat Seeker is what I believe I needed. Yeah, Heat Seeker. And Heat Seeker available? Nope. And of course, oh well, I guess we're just done with that. That's not where I needed to be. I needed to be... This building is the one that I need to go to. Thank you. Okay, I need locator devices. You currently have 2 holy relics in your possession, so you can purchase up to that many discounted locators. Great, I'll take both. I'll buy both. Yes, thank you. And then I will go to my cart and get more money. And I will take, let's say, all of that, because I really legitimately don't care at this point, and we're going to buy a crap ton of locator devices. Can't carry any more. Yeah, I know I can't carry any more stuff. Guess what? It's called genius. It's called when I... Listen, game. I am done dealing with you sometimes. Okay, fine. Drop 3,500 gold. Now, can I please carry some devices? I'm gonna have room after I give them the money. And then we'll take all the locator devices we got. Great. Thank you. Drop off you. Drop off all of you. That's probably going to be enough for, I'd imagine, close to nearly all the rest of the game, but you can never be too sure. And I'm going to, in between episodes, go to the bank. Or in fact, I'm going to go to the bank now, because we're going to make our way down there. And I'll do the outro now, and then we're going to be reading parts 5 and 6 of Fools Ebony. So stick around if you want to listen to that. But if you don't, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when new videos come to the channel. Stay up to date via the community tab. I'm not going to be promoting Twitter anymore, so... Community tab's the best way to stay up to date. If you could take a minute and go down and hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel grow and gets recognition with the algorithm and everything like that, so I'd appreciate it. I need you to deposit 20,000 gold. Thank you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye. And for those that do want to stick around and listen, you can, and I will be back as soon as we find the Fools Ebony Part 5. Fools Ebony, Part the 5th. Part the Fifth, back with the priests, final plans, and a killing or two. Is reported near the middle of the month of Frostfall, the Inn of the Pink Nymph, enter prologue, the adventurer Ortho, Nephron, the Five Armors, and prologue. Our brokish dark elf, the adventurer, has plummeted before our stunned eyes from the king of the spider web of intrigue to a pathetic crawling lump of Argonian excrement in the quest for Fools Ebony, that substance that all would kill for. The adventurer attempted to play mage against priest with the help of the merchant Nephron. Alas, that is to say, Alakaday, the Five Armors have trapped Nephron and the adventurer and taken over their scheme. The hulking Ortho now watches the adventurer's every move, but I get the feeling, to be honest, don't you, that beneath our adventurer's defeated quivering jelly lurks a jungle cat of such cunning and resource to shatter all his enemies when the time is right. Of course, I could be wrong. I see one of the priests of Akatosh who believed himself a friend of the adventurer. I, prologue, must away. Evening there. Mind if I join you? Well, since you already have. No. And where's our esteemed brother? Coleman, this chilling evening? You mean you haven't heard? Oh, I guess you have been busy with the preparations. Right, I'm very busy. Then let me tell you, oh, what a bad business, what trouble, oh dear. Well, you doubtless can recall that poor Coleman had this, problem. Overwork, of course. Oh, yes, you fellows do your work exceedingly hard, seems to me. Well, recall how Coleman left somewhat erratically, as it were, and, made off with that young blondie under that lamppost outside. Well, in his, state of confusion, he grabbed the wrong blondie. Oh my, indeed, the wrong one. They all look pretty much the same to me, but of course I do not look too hard. Oh my. Well, to cut a short take to the bone, short tail to the bone, old Coleman grabbed a Contessa who had thought to disguise herself. Oh dear. Well, did she get away? Did they catch Coleman? What happened? Old Coleman, tipsy as he was, quick as a spit in a gale, eluded all pursuit, took the lady to a small private retreat house that we have. Oh dear me. Well, the city guards, palace guards, half a dozen royals all caught up with Coleman 3 days later. One day too late for the poor Contessa. I hear that they had a hard time locating all the, bits and pieces. Coleman was there, passed out cold, another body, some common blonde lamppost girl, and by now he's cold, permanently most likely at the bottom of the bay. Oh well, served the Contessa right coming down to the area, but I suppose that there are repercussions? In a priest's evening Lebanon, evening adventure, and me am Ortho. Yes, charmed. And Lebanon, you indeed have my sympathies. Is there anything we can do to help our Temple of Julianos, that is? But really, you should have kept Coleman on a tighter leash, or preferably a noose. Hello, Rake, and hello to you, Steet. How's your sister? Oh, she's great. Yes, I know. Oh, the repercussions. Do you know that the priests of Akatosh, Daggerfall Castle, Wayrest Palace, and just about everywhere else have been thrown out? That the royal tax exemption for the chantry have been revoked? That the Akatosh chantry hasn't received a past due taxes bill? Oh my. Well, I suppose that we could help somewhat, maybe. Maybe a small loan from Julianos for the tax bill. With, say, a temple of security. Oh, are not the taxes based on the number of the priests of Akatosh? So maybe the school of Julianos could take over a significant number. Reduce your tax bill. You realize that this is not the best time for this, just as we need a lot of funds for the expedition I'm arranging for you. Oh, I'm so sorry about Coleman, but yes, maybe if good brother Rake, and I hate to say this, take over the greater share of the financial burden, in return, of course, for considerations. Like a good number of permanently loaned priests, a long look at your books, at your cellar, your names list, a temple of security on our loan, and of course a bigger cut the proceeds of this expedition. Names of your suppliers. Oh, I first saw something like this. I talked about it with old Mucky Muck. Livid he was, but I am, as a senior brother, he finally authorized me to take care of. Those weren't his exact words, mind you, which were quite a bit longer, more explicit, but the gist, at least. Of course, Lebanon. If, and I note, I say if we are successful, then we can easily get back into the good graces of the palace. Merely sell them the goods as a good low rate, with first refusal on any shipment you have. What's one Contessa to them anyway? Yes, that could work. Worth a try, but how? Royals will not talk to anyone from the Akatosh chantry now. Leave that to me. I can make approaches to certain ones. Yes, I can probably persuade them to let up on the chantry in return for future favors. Oh, how can I thank you? Well, I need a fair amount of gold to finish setting up my little trip. Maybe 10,000 special horses, reinforced carters, guards. The list goes on, and the cost of keeping up our little quiet trip is really quite high. Well, yeah, we can afford it, I guess. You do have the map now, don't you? I know we can afford 8,000 gold, given the potential profits. Rest easy, it's all here in my cloak. Show you in a bit. I've also managed to hire some good, young, hefty fellows like old Ortho here to manage the carts, dig and load act as our guard, so on. Good, good, I can relax a bit. Oh my, the fellows back at the Chantry will be so relieved. We really owe you the Brotherhood. Does this mean mean the Akatosh Chantry, of course. Brotherhood? What about the Sisterhood, eh? Rake, what about you and the school? How much are you good for? The extra 2,000? And maybe some more. Always lots of last-minute expenses on a trip like this, you know? Well now, since we seem to get a whole extra sect of priests and other considerations, certainly. Well, gentlemen, oh, and Steve here is, pulls out a map. Oh, by the arms of Zenithar, did I ever have to work hard for this? Those cagey mages, but in the end, just greedy old fools. Oh, just in case you and your head priest hasn't seen the goods, here's a sample of play with it. Hands him a small leather bag. Thank you. I must admit, I had some, well, doubts, you know, dealing with a stranger, so on. No more, partner. Good. Say, you fellows ever hear this one? What a priest kept under his robe? His sister. They beat him to unconsciousness. You know, I fear that we really have to do something about young Steed here. His sister thing. Ugh. Well, he could be another Conan, just what don't need, the sister of his, she really exist? Oh yes, we know her well. I mean, we have often seen her. I think, brother, that she should be made to see the errors of her ways, so she's no longer an influence on Steed. Yes, most certainly. As someone diabolical theological point. Oh, please excuse the technical discussion here, Rake. If we are to make her see the error of make her see the errors, well, how shall I put it? We first have to know what the ways are, correct? Indeed, an astute observation. So you're suggesting that, in a nut, we should first determine her ways, so as it were be able to show her the errors, precisely. Mind you, a difficult, arduous, tiring project, I fear. One that will take all our will and energy. True, but challenging, eh? Take our time, but then we shall have some time while friend the adventurer here is off hauling and carting. And I personally would feel far safer if we were in retreat, maybe studying the ways. Yeah, be a good idea for you two to maybe disappear for a while, of course. Cut down on the chances of a rival faction catching on or catching you. Very well, Levin, why don't you and I take his sister off with us on a theological retreat, as it were, study the ways in detail and so on. We could go to that little unused little temple up on the shoulder of Edward's Mountain, out on the way. Quiet, doors has locks, thick walls, a big cellar. Good, it's settled then. A theological retreat. Oh, goody. Of course, once we know the ways in detail, we can of course tell old Mucky Muck and let him take care of showing of the errors. Yes, that would improve his mood quite a bit. Then it's agreed. Let's start, say, day after tomorrow. Yes, adventurer, fool. Yes, adventurer, why don't I meet you at, that horrid, ugly statue of what on Tamriel? Is it a harpy and a gargoyle called something silly like Vandigo and her lover or some such up in the northwest corner of the town? Oh, and can I keep the map? Sure, keep it. I have a copy, and you will pass me a small bag there at the nasty statue. Have it all ready for you. Say 10 o'clock sharp. Oh, Levin, another thought about young Steed here. He really needs some seasoning in the field, one might say. Good point, I know. That priest who handles field assignments is coming by tomorrow. We could arrange an educational assignment for Steed. Very good, but where? Winter's coming soon now. There's a vacancy up in Solitude, far north Skyrim. I believe night collections at street corners or some such. Very good. Come on, Levin. We have accounts to work on. Good night to you then, adventurer. 10 tomorrow morning. Leave. We have to arrange some supplies, leather rope, holy wine, lots of that pink powder. I prefer the green stuff myself. Well, excellent. Went just as I said it would. Got 5,000 gold from them, and thanks to your work with the Contessa, we have the screws on the Chantry, and the school of Julianus is going to be the otherwise engaged on a theological retreat. More like sanguine retreat. And those mages, Shub and Shub, seem to have disappeared. So we are set. Yes, you can come by my warehouse tomorrow afternoon and have the heavy carts waiting. And Ortho? Yes, must not forget your fellows. How kind of you to volunteer your services. Tomorrow then. We only have one part left of this play, and I've run out counting the number of loose strings. Either part 6 is going to be 8 hours long, or we're going to leave some parts unsolved. I, for one, hope that they don't choose to drop the character off on the wanton Contessa. for Jeffrey's sake. She's been on the dramatis personae since part the 1th. Ah well. Nobody leave your seat. Your gold will not be refunded. Any gold you spare to tip friendly wenches will be greatly appreciated. We must have a quick costume change and a set to put together, and we'll be back in the meanwhile. Enjoy our bard's rendition of the Nordic classic, Alas the Fleeting Years Glide By. So endeth part the 5, and I will be back when we find part the 6th. Fools Ebony, part the 6th. Daggerfall and environs and the doldrums of the Third Era. Scene 1. In the Adventurer's Suite at the Dead Daedroth Inn. Enter Prologue, the Adventurer, and Ortho. Ortho climbs into bed. Prologue. Thank you all for allowing us the time to change the meager set, while our bard sang that old favorite, Hail and Farewell. Now then, imagine, if you will, the luxuriant and languorous suite of that dark elven rogue, the Adventurer, at the Dead Daedroth Inn. The time is shortly after the last scene, which, if you've forgotten, ended with our hero and his partner in crime, Nephron, making some arrangements to swindle from the mages, priests, and armorers. All are interested in getting their hands on a load of Fool's Ebony, a miraculous burning mineral, and the priests and mages each consider the adventurer their ally. The armorers know better, and have assigned one of their apprentices, Ortho, to watch the adventurer's movements. Now, as Ortho slumbers, the adventurer has his first moment of peace in days. I should mention that in the interest of common decency, this scene has been abbreviated from the original by order of the Guild of Playwrights, Actors, and Dramatists. It now contains little material of relevance. A full copy may be obtained from the playwright after the show for a mere 50 gold pieces. Copying fee. Now is the time for poor Prologue to shuffle away. There's a tap at the door. Who's there? I'm coming. Come in, please. He steps back. So sorry to surprise you, but I thought that we might find something in common. Oh, you poor man. You have one wound. Here, let me fix that bandage. It looks very fresh. As fixing bandage properly. Well, I just opened it up again. Evening exercises, calisthenics, and so on. How did you get this cut, if you do not mind me asking? No, not at all. I was in a fight earlier. These 3 crazy people jumped me. Really? This cloth looks like part of a mage's robe. Well, yes, 2 of them were mages. Oh my, you must have been very good to defeat them. Oh, well, I've been in 1 or 2 fights, not to be rude, but who are you? Oh, I'm so sorry, I quite forgot the proper introductions. I'm Contessa Avit Videspread. Call me Ave, from the court of Daggerfall. By oblivion, what now? Here, help me off with this robe. These inn rooms are always so hot, and let me check the bandage again, poor man. Oh, you're wearing an ebony belt of stamina and bracers of strength. Ooh, a bracelet of endurance. This is my lucky night. Help. Here, let me help you take off that old shirt. Gotta check you for more cuts. Then you can go bad. They can go bad so easily, you know. Well, it's not the armorers this time. Maybe my luck has turned. Well, everything seems alright. Very right, in fact. Well, Ave, tell me about yourself. If you want, just for a bit. Here, have some wine. Into the prologue. Here, our worthy playwright's speech has been heavily edited by the Guild of Playwrights, Actors, and Dramatists. I will endeavor to fill in those removed passages. I should first mention that the Contessa is not meant to be a relative of any noble currently in Castle Daggerfall. The Contessa Avit regales the adventurer with tales of the peculiar and hardy members of her royal family. She has many brothers and sisters. They are all very close. I think I must have been a bastard. I was the only one with red hair and an affinity for magicka. Everyone else tried to hide this skill of mine. I remember one spanking very well. The Contessa relates further differences between her siblings. While my sisters were learning to curtsy in 10 different modes and my brothers were learning flower arranging, I used to sneak off into the woods or towns. I soon learned how to get what I wanted from just about anyone. Just for example, there was this merchant who had 3 sons. The Contessa goes into detail about her training. I became quite good at the School of Illusion. You never noticed me downstairs, did you? I also learned how to use some weapons. Let me tell you how I learned hand-to-hand. The Contessa relates an amusing anecdote and then continues. And on bad days I used to dig in my father's library. He had marvelous collections of old texts. I was fascinated by the old dwarvish, managed to learn it quick. Well, I think. Of course, no one has seen or spoken to one in years and years, so it's probably perfectly useless knowledge, but I've always had an interest in collecting new knowledge at the Mages Guild. They taught me an old High Elven tradition. You spread this portion all over your body. The Contessa relates her current state of boredom Life came up at the palace bores me so. My sisters, the Contessa sisters, are entertaining some visitors. And my brothers are now studying advanced floral theory, so I come down here to do a little business. I keep all my relations supplied with their favorite vices so I can blackmail the whole rotten lot. But isn't it dangerous down here? Did I not hear that some young Contessa got killed recently? That little twit was my cousin, and as far as I'm concerned, she got what she deserved. She thought she could just borrow a maid's dress, muss up her hair, and pass for 5 commoners. She was spotted for the first minute. She was spotted the first minute she left the palace gates. Now, I use illusion, craft, guile, and carry weaponry. By the way, this was a neat scheme you and Neff cooked up. Well, let's change the subject, can we? What do you carry? I can't see anything like a weapon. I mean, here, let me show you. Oh my, those are nice knives. And there's more. Oh yes? But we don't need those silly nasty weapons now, do we? My. Now, those are what I call weapons. Oh yes, heavy duty, high-class ones too. My. I think it's time that we put this ebony to the test, to say nothing of your mage's staff. At this point, extensive material has been removed. However, please remember that any scholar who truly wishes to pursue this material can obtain a copy for only 50 GP. Hand-drawn illustrations are, of course, extra. Contessa, after a bit of fun, volunteers to be part of the adventurers' party to find the Fools Ebony lode. I know, it doesn't make much sense in the original draft either, if you know the truth. Exit prologue. Sure you want to go out there in the wilds? Oh yes, I'm so bored here. Well, not right here and now, but generally I can really be of assistance, and I'm pretty good with wood survivals, knife work, hand-to-hand, and it gets cold out there at night, even for big ebony-wearing men like you. Alright then, do you know where and why we're going? Oh, of course, it's all over Daggerfall. Everyone is watching and waiting to see what happens. There's even a lottery true running. On what? Oh, your life. Oh dear, oh my. Look, don't worry. I know all about the double dealings with the mages, priests, merchant, those crude armorers, and I intend that we come out on top. I love being on top, with the goods and the profits. I'll have yet another vice to sell my stupid relatives in their boring palaces. But won't it be us two against the hordes? Oh no, most everyone is waiting here in town to see what and who comes back, and I'll have a surprise arranged for our escorts, Ortho included. Out in the wilderness, they can deal with that easily. Tell me more. Certainly, but first, let's see how many uses you have left in that ebony. Your mage's staff is in good shape? Exactly. Sorry to interrupt again, but we're gonna have to stop this scene right here. After a frenzied night comes the placid dawn, tripping onto the sky like a budding rose, and then another day doth dawn, and then another. 10 dawns and 10 frenzied nights passes our wily adventurer, the wanton Contessa, the clever naughty Nephron, the loutish Ortho, and the assemblage of randy armorers and backsliding maidens take to the road. Imagine now that we are in the wildly wilderness of High Rock near the Rothgarian Mountains. Scene 2. I do so love I have never seen that word before. I'm gonna go with bucolic? Never seen it. It's gonna be one of those pronunciations, probably frolic. It's getting pretty wild now. I guess the dangerous part is coming up tomorrow. Yes, one last stop tonight in that old inn up here, Minnie's Inn. Minnie's Inn? Well, those 2 old scholars who gave it all up came to run the inn out here. They must get all of 2 customers a year. I think they like the solitude. It gives them time to study. They know all about old dwarvish stuff. Get them started on that and they'll wear your ears out. When does your surprise happen? I should probably know. Don't fret, dear. At the end of night, just sit back and enjoy the show. Time passes, the carts roll. Things happen in the backs of the carts, and there are strange, furtive movements unnoticed by all on the high ridges around. When next we see our players, they are at Minnie's Inn, home of Minnie and Trun, the philosopher inn keeps. Imagine, if you will, the rather dusty dining room of Minnie's Inn. Enter Minnie, Crun, and Guernsey. They go to the table for more ale, sits down, stares. Crun? Yes, Minnie, I was thinking... Yes, you were thinking, Minnie? Thinking... Yes, so was I. Can't remember now. Yes, Minnie? Minnie? Yes? Shut up. Guernsey and Ortho... Moo? So, the adventure Ortho's fixed, is he? Just you watch. And what about the other armors? Any minute now. Ortho and the servant girl arise, approaching adventurer's table. The floor shakes. This Guernsey Ortho loves Guernsey. Ooh. Guernsey loves Ortho. Moo? We go get married. We is? Well, congratulations, and that was a fine long speech, Ortho. We go raise piggies. Grows animals too, farmers we be. Exit Ortho and Guernsey. Extraordinary. Ave, I think that you must have been up here before.
Oh yes, I often come up here to get away from the palace and talk dwarves, Minnie and Krun. You mean that these two ancient scholars in keeps can actually talk about dwarves? All but adventurer Contessa, Minnie, and Krun fall asleep in their meat pies. Oh yes, you must just be very patient, but look over at our other escorts. By the lady. Minnie was an alchemist before she met Krun, and knows a lot of old forgotten dwarves' potions. What do we do with their bodies? Wait, enter the Major. Adventurer, meet Major Bloodknock, head of my own private little bodyguard. He's been with me since I was a mere girl. Served me very well, haven't you, Major? We give our all, milady. Innkeeps, can I actually talk about the dwarves? That seemed like it was not supposed to be there, but okay. Yeah, it seems like this is being repeated. She met Krun, Dwarvis potion. Yeah, that was just repeated, so that was weird. Mere girl, we give milady, pleased to meet you, Major. How are my other men? Other men? Major, all present and accounted for, milady. Had a spot of a bother with what looked like a party of merchants following you, but they are out of the picture now. Down a ravine. Only one thing, yes? Me and my men, we've been noticing sort of furtive movements up on the cliffs on ridges, always just out of the corners of our eyes, and we keep getting this feeling of being watched. Now, me and my men, we're the best, but there's something out there. Don't like it, not one bit. Oh dear, just when it was getting to be fun. It's not anything human, not mages, armorers, priests, and it's not the usual werewolves, harpies, orcs, Daedra, nothing like that, not at all. Dwarves! Where? Oh, Minnie, you mean up there, here? Dwarves up there, how exciting. There, Krun, calm down, just dwarves. I knew that one day we would wake up, come back. But I didn't go anywhere, the dwarves, Krun. Oh, back, so excited, dwarves, oh. Well, Major, is it possible? Anything's possible, especially up here. Dwarves? I don't know. Me and my men will get rid of the lot. There's a good deep mine shaft out back. Exit all except the venturing of the Tessa. Dwarves, Ave? Is that trouble? I mean, they sort of own all the ebony down here, don't they? Maybe, I guess. We just have to push on and see what develops. I can try and talk to them, maybe. Oh, and adventure, you'll have to drive that first cart. I'll take old Nephrons. We'll leave the other here, spares for later. What, no more... There's that word again. Bucolic? Bucolic? Frolics? Sorry, but we've got to get to the site and out again before the weather goes bad. Can your Major and his men handle the carts? Oh no, they will cover us all from sides and make certain there are no surprises. Oh well, all good things end, I guess. Not quite. If you have any charges left in your bracelets of endurance, we can go upstairs and see what develops. Oh boy, here we go again. Well, I guess we all saw that coming. Scene 3 takes place sometime later at the site. Flanked by the Major's men, the adventurer and the wanton Contessa successfully follow the map of the dear departed mages. Imagine great veins of glistening ebony-esque material piercing the surface of the ground, and a nice warm fire of Fools Ebony, where the adventurer and the Contessa sprawl to the west are signs that the weather is turning and the first major snowstorm of the year is coming. For some time they have been mining, and the adventurer is beginning to feel the strain of actual labor. Scene 3. I've got blisters on my hands from shoveling that black rot, blisters on my rear from that cart bench, and we are running out of ale. My bracelet's running down, and my fingers are getting frostbite. What? Your bracelet's running down? Oh, now that's serious. Dwarves, milady, dwarves, dozens of the little buggers. Caught my men, I'm sorry, milady. Countessa jumps to her feet. Major, get out of here, now. If you get away, you can maybe help us later. I'll try to talk to them. Exit Major, enter the dwarves. Listen, people, I try and read things. This ain't gonna happen. So a bunch of gibberish, more gibberish back and forth. Adventurer finally asks, Ave, what's going on? Relax, I think I've impressed them by talking their language. I don't understand everything, but it seems that they've only just woken up or something, and that they will not let us take any of this fool's ebony. It's somehow related to the real stuff or something, and it really belongs to the Lords of Oblivion. The dwarves just care or something. Very interesting. Now what about us? I made a deal with them, that only way I could see. I told them about Minnie and Krun, how those two old ones know lots of dwarven tales and legends. The dwarves tells me that having just woken up or something, they want 3 things. Ale, women, and us to leave the Fool's Ebony alone. Log my log. Well, I told them about all the ale down at Minnie's Inn, and about the 2 redheads there. They are going there, leaving right now. We may take 1 empty cart, 2 horses, and they will keep us guarded all the way there. They also said that they will, I don't know how, destroy all the Fool's Ebony here. It shouldn't be on the surface like this, they say. Dwarvish is a remarkably compact language. By the great roaring buttocks of Sheogorath, all these blisters and my backache for nothing? Oh well, at least we're here, still alive for now. Barnu Lickety Canoe Glue? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. As scene 4 begins, we are back at Minnie's Inn, where the doors appear to be on holiday. Enter the adventurer, the Contessa, Minnie, crowding the dwarves. More gibberish that I'm not going to try and repeat. Adventurer asks Ave, have any ideas? I can't seem to work out my magical items. I can't work my magical items. And when my ale runs out, your ebony material is useless against them. Dwarves fashion the ebony, so I guess they can suppress it or something. Don't worry, just think these dwarves have been asleep or something for hundreds of years. And Minnie has a huge stock of ale. Not many customers come this way, and she knows how to salt the ale just right to keep them from spoiling for decades. Oh, that's why my tongue always looks like a chunk of leather right after a pint or two. Contessa dwarves apparently love ale. I expect them all to pass out in an hour or so, as the dwarves fall into a coma, if not sooner. Come on, adventurer, grab a sack and start collecting. When the dwarves wake up, they'll finish the ale and then us. The wanton Contessa and adventurer pillage the dwarves. South as fast as our horses will take us in the weather. If we make enough distance before they wake up, we'll all be all right. I don't think they'll leave their precious mountains. I hope not. The wailing wintry wind whirls wickedly, wafts whipping, wading waist high. Oh, never mind. The adventurer and the Contessa get lost in the snowstorm. Several days later, we find them desperate for warmth and exhausted. The horses have had it. They can't go another step, and it's going to snow again. No ale left and just one loaf. It'll have to do. Suddenly, a party of giants leaps on our hero and heroine. But after some quick work with braces of firestorm, really dead giants lie around in heaps. Anything left, Dave? No. No more fire or anything, just my daggers. Same here, just a common short sword. Curse Sheogorath for this dwarves. Those oafs chewed up our horses. Do you think the major made it out? If anyone can, it's him. Guess we'll find out in town. Interesting thought just occurred to me. Don't giants hunt in several groups? Is that more I hear? Sounds of grumbling and gargling off stage. Yes, there are more giants out there. Quick, Ave. Help me with this one. The adventurer starts to disembowel a giant's body. What on Tamriel are you doing? This is not time for studying anatomy. Don't argue. Climb inside. Poppy Dash and Baldercock. Inside that smelly dead giant? My dear adventurer, I'm a lady. It's our only hope. The giant smells will hide our sin, and live giants never touch dead ones. Quick. Oh, they're going full, just going inside a giant. Okay. The adventurer and the Contessa climb inside the steaming giant's body. Here, help me pull the skin shut. Try not to throw up. Don't make a sound. A few hours pass. The adventurer and the wanton Contessa poke their heads out of the giant's belly. They've all left, but it's snowing hard. Definitely getting real cold. We better stay here. It indeed is warm. It'll keep us warm, safe from the storm and giants for a day or so, if we can stand the smell. Here, want some bread? As the Contessa falls victim to nausea. For this, the last scene of the play, please forgive us, but we need to change the set. Remove the giant corpses and whatnot. Please be patient while our bard performs the timeless classic, Whither Ghost Thou. As the bard plays that, if the scenes take too long, he also plays for further consideration. Ah, here we are, back at the dead Daedroth Inn. The Contessa and the adventurer made it. After all, they had to pay 3 times the normal rate, for they were very dirty and stinky. Now poor prologue will bid you farewell, goodly people. Scene 6. Contessa, thank the gods for hot water and soap. I thought I would smell like a giant forever. Me too. Where'd you go while I was bathing? And why no mages, priests, armorers, or merchants outside yelling for our blood? I took a quick trip to the palace. I fixed it so some cousins have told the armorers and merchants that we didn't have cartloads of the Fools Ebony. Pity that that's actually true. But at least no one's interested in us anymore. Seems that some priests turned up dead in an old temple up on Edward's Mountain. They were found with some girl, all dead from bad green powder or something, and some old mages named Shub have gone missing. Now then, what did you stuff in those sacks that was so important? Here, dump them out, take a look. By the gods, just look at it. Yes, those dwarves were just loaded with ebony. Look. Rings, torques, bracers, belts, helms, all solid old ebony. And this stuff feels just loaded with magicka. Why, I bet this ring alone has thousands of uses, whatever it does. Oh look, braces of extreme endurance and a belt of strength. Put them on, adventurer. Let's celebrate. Help. Into the epilogue. As I feared, all the loose threads of the play were ended by a wholesale slaughter. More adventures of the adventurer will follow, unless of course they don't. We thank you for your tempered patience. Don't forget to tip your worthy wenches on your way out this evening, and enjoy our bard's rendition of the Khajiit classic, It's a Matter of Luck. Good night. And that was the entirety of the 6-part Fools Ebony. It was long. Didn't really end, like, pleasingly, kinda, but, oh well, that was it. That's why I wanted to get 2 books done last episode and 2 this episode. So, next episode, we're going to be probably going back to our 1 book at the end of each episode. So for those that stuck around and listened, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.